Hi, everybody watching this. I'm Tara, and you're back with our live show here on Coconuts TV YouTube, 30 Cuisines in 30 Days. So thank you so much for joining me. This is day 19 of our 30-day challenge. So we're almost 2/3 of the way done with this eating challenge, and it's been quite a wild ride of cuisine. So yeah, let me just tell you a little bit about the concept if this is your first time tuning in with us. 30 days, I am here in my apartment working from home here in Bangkok, and I am ordering from a different restaurant around town each day, and I'm trying a different cuisine, experiencing a different culture every single day for 30 days. So we've had some really interesting dishes and meals. Yesterday was Russian, I had vodka. Today is Hong Kong dim sum. So this is one that I'm really excited about. I love dim sum, so good. And we're trying a new restaurant today that I haven't tried before, Tim Ho Wan, which has a couple branches around town, and I think a few branches in Singapore too, if you're watching, but it's originally from Hong Kong. Yeah, I believe it was even awarded a Michelin star. So yeah, the original branch in Hong Kong. So yeah, really excited about trying these yummy Hong Kong style dim sums. Okay, so if you haven't yet, remember to like this video, share, subscribe, show us some love, comment along, join me in my lunch, just tell me what's up in your city, what are you having for lunch, what cuisines do you love? Just talk to me, comment. Why not? Why the hell not? We're live. Okay, oh yeah, and also stick around to the end of the show because I will be giving my rating to each dish and my rating to the overall experience of today's Hong Kong dim sum meal from Tim Ho Wan here in Bangkok. Okay, so stick around to the end for that. Okay, so first let me just go around and kind of introduce what I have here in front of me, and then we'll go around and taste each dish. I will have a bite of each. Oh, comment already coming through. Jagdish Gill says, hi, Tara. I am a fan of Tim Ho Wan. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be a yummy meal, and who doesn't love dim sum, especially when I placed my order and I think everything is kind of like fried or deep fried, which is always good. Okay, so yeah, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Gotta hit that bell for the algorithm. Come on, people. Okay, so first up, I have this little dish featuring the only bright color of the meal. This is wasabi prawn salad dumplings. And they look like they're fried. Yum, yum. And this looks like the wasabi with it has some like Bbq on top, some shrimp eggs, I believe. Yeah. So prawn salad dumplings, deep fried. Okay, another fried dish. I think I was just in the mood for something fried after I've been eating kind of like European creamy food. Okay, so this is a bean curd skin with prawn, and it has a Chinese name. I should say that dim sum is generally considered to be a Cantonese cuisine. Oh, Bao Bei says, I love dim sum. Yes, oh my God, dip in the sauces. Oh yeah, these sauces. They're generous with the sauces. I love the sauces that come with dim sum. Okay, yeah. So bean curd skin with prawn. Phu Pei Gyun? Phu Pei Gyun. Okay. Butchering names as usual. Next up we have radish cake. Pan-fried radish cake, which looks really yummy. Here in Thailand, we have a lot of dim sum, kind of local dim sum too, and this is always part of it. So it doesn't look exactly like this, but kind of similar, and we call it kanampakat radish cake. Yeah, and sometimes it's stir-fried. The Thai one is stir-fried with egg and spring onions, chives, bean sprouts. Kind of different take on it, but okay, that's the final dish is baked barbecue pork buns, chashu bao. Chashu bao. Bao is the buns, and these look really interesting and different. Usually it's like a white steamed bun, but these seem to be baked and they look really different. They're definitely got that Maillard reaction. Is it Maillard or Maillard? Maillard, right? Reaction where things turn brown when they're cooked. Yummy. Okay. So without further ado, let me just dig in. I guess I'll start from my left here and just go down the line and just like vacuum up all these dim sums. Like, okay, so wasabi prawn dim sum. I mean, this is maybe not the most traditional Hong Kong dim sum since it has wasabi, which is Japanese, but it just sounded really good, looked really good. I felt like trying it, something new and kind of different and strange. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it okay to order this as part of a dim sum lunch? And it looks fried. Let's see how many times I drop things from my chopsticks today. But yeah, this looks really yummy. It looks like it's definitely a double biter. This is not a bite size, not a delicate bite size bite. Oh, Stillin Rabbit says, nice t-shirt. Oh, thank you, Stillin Rabbit. This is my Coconuts tee, my Coconuts logo tee. So I thought I'd represent. Why the hell not? You know? Okay. Wasabi salad prawn dumpling. Let's give it a little bite with the wasabi because I feel like without it, it's going to be a bit plain, but we can try without it after. Ooh, too much? Not enough? I don't know. Let me just take a bite and then show you the inside. Okay. Really stuffed with juicy prawn chunks of minced prawn. The wasabi is kind of like a wasabi mayo, so it doesn't have a huge wasabi taste. Yesterday I like OD'd on Russian mustard. Stolen Rabbit says, I love dim sum too at Bao Bei. Who doesn't love dim sum? It's really just a great fun experience, especially when you're going there in the restaurant. You're able to like share all these, lovely nuggets of joy with family and friends around a big table. This is a little different, there's no one else here with me. I'm eating all by my lonesome. I have it all to myself. China It I says, dip some. Dip some dim sum. Okay. More eating, less talking. Factoids. Check out those factoids. Ooh. That was a bit much on the wasabi. It was a bit much. Really cleared out your sinuses. So one thing that I think I am kind of sticking to traditionally is that dim sum should be a lunch, a brunch or lunch. So it's not technically a dinner normally, but I believe Tim Ho Wan, you can order it anytime really. Eat it for dinner. Okay, so that was the wasabi salad prawn dumpling. There was 3 of them. I ate 1. It was really yummy. But stay tuned to the end for my rating. The wasabi itself was kind of like a mayo. It's not a really strong wasabi. But of course, I still overdid it and like blasted my nostrils. It was a bit sweet. It's been on the sweet side a little bit, but other than that, it was really tasty, and the prawns were juicy, seasoned. Really good prawns in this. Okay, so next up, I have, it's another prawn thing, you guys. I think I was just in the mood for seafood after having so many really meaty lunches. So this one is bean curd skin with prawn called Phu Pei Gyun in Cantonese, I believe. And there's 3 giant pieces. It looks like maybe, 3 pieces isn't that much, but these are like hefty, thick pieces. Really looks like they're really filled with prawns. And I see some green in there. I'm thinking that's chives or something like that. So let me just dip in some of these sauces here. First of all, this one, it seems like a soy vinegar, like a kind of soy vinegar flavor. It's very, it has like a sweet and kind of sour smell pungent. It's almost actually smells like Worcestershire sauce. Is this Worcestershire sauce? It really smells like that. Okay, let me try it. I think it's Worcestershire. It's really good. These are thinner than the first one I tried. The skin is crispy, a bit oily, a little bit oily, but still yummy. Let's try it with this chili sauce, which seems to be, oh yeah, like a spicy, it smells spicy. It smells like chili. Doesn't seem to be like that sweet. Let's try it with the chili sauce. Okay, so this chili sauce is more, it's more like chili with vinegar. It has a vinegar taste too. This is like soy Worcestershire or something. Interesting. Let me just see if this chili is the same. Because it looks like I have two different chili things here. I don't know, they look different to me. They look the same. This one looks more red. Let's try it. Okay. Let's try this one that looks more red. I think it might be spicier. It tastes saltier. Is it the same? Maybe it's the same. I don't know. It seems kind of similar. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably the same. Okay, so this bean curd skin one has whole shrimps in there, some chives. The taste is pretty good. It's a little touch on the oily side. Maybe that's because of the delivery time. I don't know. But overall, it's pretty tasty. Kind of makes me feel like I'm in Hong Kong having dim sum. You can order this one with different fillings. It could be pork. It could be, it's kind of sometimes served with mayonnaise as a dipping sauce. So I am a fan of mayonnaise. That might be good with this. Yeah, there's a bamboo steamed version wrapped with dried tofu skin, but this is the fried version. Stolen Rabbit says that crunch. It was pretty crunchy, I'd say. The crunch held up nicely. Okay. So far, not disappointed with the flavor. It's good. It tastes like very, I don't know, like somewhere, maybe not like super, super traditional, but like somewhere where they're kind of like mixing different flavors and like doing their take on something traditional. So let's see, on that note, let's see how this radish cake holds up, because radish cake, I think, is something that is really common everywhere when it comes to dim sum. And everywhere has their kind of, oh, China I says, you're such a food influencer. I want dim sum for lunch now. Order it. Order dim sum for lunch. Order from, there's so many different places. I actually was having a hard time choosing. Oh, Vicky Wong says dim sum better in a restaurant instead of takeaway, IMO, in my opinion. Vicky, I think you are right. It is hard to get a really delicious dim sum delivery meal. I mean, because of how, taking the food out of the kitchen and then packaging it up, and, it might get extra steamed or it might cool down on the way. But beyond that, you also don't get the experience of eating in the restaurant, which is usually like half the fun. You're sitting around a big table, someone's reaching for something on the other side, and you like quickly move the table so they can't get it. Yeah, it's loud. Julianne Greco says, I want some too. Giant Eye says, hey, at Vicky, getting the convos going in the comments section. Okay, so yeah, I wish, we could eat at restaurants like normal right now, but, here in Bangkok, there's still social distancing going on. Eating at restaurants, you can't sit with more than, I think, 2 or 3 people at a table. You can't sit right next to each other. You have to have partitions. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm staying home and ordering the food. And also, yeah, just to show you guys that, you know, our taste buds can travel the world while we stay home, thanks to all of these good restaurants around. Okay, so let me try this radish cake. First of all, it definitely looks thick, big. This is a hefty radish cake. They're not playing around. It's like a brick. It's a radish brick right here. You can like, it's heavy. It's very heavy. So they do not skimp on the portions. Vicky Wong says, hey, don't tell work. I'm watching this at my desk. We won't tell anyone, Vicky. Don't worry. Do not worry. Hopefully no one is looking over your shoulder. Okay, let's take a bite of this. Let's just try it on its own first and just see what it's like. You can kind of see what I'm dealing with here. It's a little sweet. Definitely the cake part of radish cake is a little cakey, but it's soft. There's a little bits of meat, I think. The radish is pretty much blended, you know, to a smooth consistency. There's some searing on top. Yeah, there's little bits of pork. Jack Gill says, I'm a huge fan of radish cake and carrot cake. Carrot cake, the Singaporean version, right? I think actually carrot cake, the Singaporean version, is more like the Thai version, where it's like stir fried with things, right? Like it's stir fried with egg and like chives and things like that. Okay, I think, you know, it's a bit plain. Oops, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Don't worry, still eating it, okay. It's a bit plain on its own. Try not to wave it around too much, but yeah, it's just a little plain. It's really a vehicle for the sauce, I feel, radish cake. Let's try it with this chili sauce, which isn't too spicy, I should add, by the way. The chili, you can really just like dollop it onto each bite. It's not like a really spicy chili. Really good with the chili sauce. Oops, it's falling apart, so let me just cut it very unelegantly with my chopsticks. There. And take a little piece. Jagged Scale said, yes, Singapore carrot cake is stir-fried. Okay. I bet people get mixed up by that all the time if you're not Singaporean, like carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Okay, let's try with the Worcestershire. Okay. Goes really well with this like Worcestershire soy vinegar or whatever it is. It's really yummy. Goes really well with that. Yeah, I think the carrot cake, what am I eating? Radish cake has a nice consistency. It's tasty, but it's really just a vehicle for this sauce. Like, do not eat this plain. You would be missing out a hell of a lot. But I think everyone knows that who eats dim sum, right? I just loaded up with sauces. Really good. Okay. But stay tuned to the end for my my rating of each dish, my recap, and a little hint of what is to come for next time. Maybe a big hint. Maybe I'll just give it away. But I won't tell you until the end of the episode. Stick around. Okay. And if you want to kind of play along with this challenge, then go ahead and try some different food cultures, try some different cuisines from different regions or countries, and come here and comment and tell me what you're eating these days. What's yummy, y'all? Loading it up on these sauces is so good. Okay, try not to get any sauce on my coconut tea. Now, let's move on to our final dish. If you're just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe to Coconuts TV. We have so many other shows and videos and series going on. Today, we even have a dating series, which is live, called ISO Date. A little shout out for ISO Date. It's on today at 5 p.m. Bangkok time. yeah, 5 p.m. Bangkok time, 6 p.m. Singapore time here on our YouTube channel. And it's so funny. We have like 2 people go on a blind date for the first time and it's live streamed. So they're like revealed to each other and they have a conversation. We ask them questions. Audience can comment. Gets kind of raunchy. Gets kind of funny. Gets kind of awkward and cringy. It's really fun. So yeah, don't forget to watch ISO Date today. And it's on every Friday at 5 Bangkok time, 6 Singapore time. And this show, which you are watching right now, is on every day for the next 11 days or more, who knows, at 1 p.m. at Bangkok time, 2 p.m. Singapore time. So you have lots of live stuff to watch. Okay, on to our final dish of today's dim sum feast. Okay, it might not look like much to you guys, but I think if I eat all these 4 dishes and there's like 3 of each of them, it is really a feast. Okay, so this is the humble and traditional Hong Kong barbecue baked pork bun, char siu bao. Definitely a staple when it comes to dim sum meals, Cantonese meals, I would say. Like whenever you're breaking dim sum with your family, these will be involved. They don't normally look like this though. They look more like white, steamed, kind of like those rice flour buns, you know, like a typical bao. But this one looks really different. It smells really sweet. It looks like there's almost like a kind of crispy coating on the top. And I think from like my research, this is kind of like what makes, oh, Manasit says, whoa, love the shirt. Coconut's logo tee. You can get them. You can buy them. You can. Does anyone know where they are available? Should I tell you guys while I look up my little notes on barbecue pork buns? You can click right here from YouTube actually and get them there on Teespring. And we have these logo tees and we have like a bunch of other merch. So check it out. Okay. Barbecue pork buns. Yeah, char siu is the pork filling and bao is bun. And it's unique because it makes use of both yeast and baking powder. Ooh, getting into the recipe here, guys. Okay, I hope I'm not giving away any secret recipe, age-old Tim Ho Wan recipe. Okay, so this is the final dish on my Tim Ho Wan haul. And let's just do a little breaking of the bao here. Ooh. Jagdish Gill says, I like their naps, but it is a bit sweet. I do recommend next time you order, try their shumai. Ooh, I should try their shumai. Vicky Wong says, Tim Ho Wan bake their char siu buns instead of steam. The outer layer is meant to resemble a pineapple bun. Popular in bakeries. Oh, thank you, Vicky, for dropping that knowledge right now, because that is like a really Hong Kong thing, right? Pineapple buns. So yeah, I can see that the edge of it, I mean, the outer bit is kind of like, there's like little dots where it's cooked and baked and it's like perforated almost, you know, it's kind of like a pineapple. But yeah, the inside, ooh, smells really good. I feel like this is so different from the Thai version, you know, Thai version. Ooh, Jack Shield said, I meant bows, not naps. Sorry. Like naps also are amazing. Nothing bad on naps. Like I'm probably gonna take one after this. Yeah, so this looks so different from the Thai version. Normally the Thai version is very red inside. It's like mudang, like red pork. Yeah, it's really red and then the outside is really white. So this is like the color is just totally different. It's brown inside and it's light brown outside. So let me just try a bite here. I see some pork in here that looks like generous chunks of pork. Let's try a bite. Very interesting. The pork is really soft and tender, really good. Flavorful, like a sweetness to the sauce, like nice, ample serving of pork there. It's very, and it's, yeah, the texture is really good. The bun itself is also sweet, and the texture of the bun is nice. Stolen Rabbit says, Tara, where's the booze? Oh, I don't have any booze today. I'm looking around. Any bottles I can swig and grab from? No, I just have my cute little Tim Ho Wan containers that everything came in. These look so cute. I was like, I don't want to throw these away. But no, I don't have anything to drink today. I better pair something with my tomorrow's meal. Okay, so these buns, back to my buns, if I may. It's really tasty, but it's a bit sweet to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tim Ho Wan? Like the outer bit is like, it tastes sugary. But the filling is tasty, barbecued, smokiness. Porky flavor is good. Meat feels like it's really cooked with spices, and like just the spices are like in every bit of like shred of the meat. Definitely like, yeah, some thought is put into this. It's different from any other barbecue pork bun I ever tried. But to me, like if you don't get a bite with a big chunk of pork, it's just so sweet. But the pork itself is really savory, so it balances out that sweet flavor. It's almost like a dessert, seriously. This feels like a dessert. Vicky Wong says, where's the chicken feet? I did not get chicken feet. Stolen Rabbit says, chicken feet. And Two Dub Too Steady says, right? I did not get chicken feet. I just ordered 4 things today. I just kind of went with like what I wanted, what I felt in the mood to order. And this is what I came out with. But yeah, chicken feet. Chicken feet are part of the menu in Tim Ho Wan. Yeah, I believe you're right. It's like a really small menu. It's not like pages and pages of dim sum, like a lot of restaurants. Now, if you eat a bite of the bun without any of the filling, it just feels really sweet. It's seriously like, is this what a pineapple bun is? Like, without the filling, is that just a pineapple bun? Stolen Rabbit says, I wonder if the Tim Ho Wan menus across cities are different. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Yeah, it's my first time trying it. I have not tried it in other countries. I mean, the bun, the pastry of this is like really tasty as like a dessert or snack. Like I feel like if you're having this with like some tea, you know, in the afternoon, it really goes. It's like, it tastes like, yeah, it tastes like a cookie. The bun part, or like a sweet like pound cake or something. And then you add pork on it. It's okay, but it's a little too sweet for me. I think 1 is definitely my limit for this. I could not eat more. But it's interesting as like a pseudo dessert. And you know, I don't think desserts have to be like without any savory foods. Like a lot of Thai desserts, they even have shrimp, like a sticky rice with like little dried shrimp can be a dessert. Vicky Wong, pineapple buns are sweet. People in Hong Kong also eat it with a slab of butter in the middle. Ooh, now that sounds good. Jagdish Field says, I think ultimately I prefer the bao steamed. I think so too. Me too. I think I prefer it steamed. But this bun with a slab of butter, that sounds really, really good. I kind of want to just like take the next one, like hollow it out, eat the filling with rice and chili sauce, and then eat the bun with butter and have it like with my tea later on. Is that weird? Okay, let's try this sweet bit with some of the chili sauce and see what that is like. Two Dub Tuesday says all the butter. Give me all the butter. And Stolen Rabbit says. Hands emoji, like wow emoji. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of the bun with the chili sauce. I think the bun really stands on its own. I think, yeah, the chili sauce, I think it's because this chili sauce is also a bit sweet. So it's just adding more sweetness, but with like a salty chili vinegariness, which just to me was not like the best bite of the bun. To me, the best bite is just on its own. But I kind of want to like separate the bun flavor from the pork flavor. Weird. Okay. Now let me just go back and recap everything. I'm gonna give my rating. Now I've sampled everything in my lunch today. I've had one of each. Already getting a little full, to be honest. I've been eating a ton for 19 days now, all in the name of live streaming, food experiments. Who knows what we're doing here? But yeah, getting a little full. Okay, so now, just right before I just go back and recap, let me just tell everyone that now is the time to click like, subscribe, share this video, watch another video, share that video, like that video. Yeah, turn on the bell for notifications, click the bell, and then you'll know every time I'm going live, which is 1 p.m. Bangkok time every day, 2 p.m. Singapore time, right here from my kitchen here in Bangkok. Okay, so today's meal was Hong Kong dim sum. Yesterday we had Russian food. The day before that we had, I don't even remember, South Indian food, I think. Yeah, and then before that we had Northeastern Thai, Isan, we had Swedish. Oh my god, we had so many cuisines from all over the world. It's just crazy. Today's Hong Kong dim sum meal is from Tim Ho Wan, which started as a dim sum place in Hong Kong. It got a Michelin star and it branched out all over. So there's branches here in Bangkok, there's branches in Singapore, and I wanted to try the menu. I do have a lot of other favorite dim sum places. Here in Bangkok, there's a lot of good dim sum places, really. There's a lot of places like at hotels, you know, families would go for a big dim sum lunch at a hotel, but those are kind of stuffy. I don't know. Where's a good dim sum place? Like traditional. Of course, in Chinatown, there's a lot of good places. If you have any suggestions, comment, tell me, name all your favorite dim sum places. Let's get them all up here. Okay. So let me just go through each one and tell you, just recap and then give my rating. And then we're done. And then I'm going to tell you about next time, tomorrow. Okay, so wasabi salad prawns. Time to rate the dishes. Yep, wasabi salad prawns. I'm giving a rating out of 5 for everything, by the way. So for this one, I really liked the wasabi. Taste is pretty strong in this like kind of mayo concoction. And the prawns in here were very juicy, fresh tasting, good tasting prawns. I think it's a 4 out of 5. This one is a 4 out of 5. I liked it a lot. The salad, oh no, sorry, not salad. What are these? Bean curd skin with prawn is what I meant. These were also tasty. I think just compared to the prawn in these, I don't know, these ones were not as like juicy prawns with a crisp outer skin. I think they were a little bit more oily, and the prawns were not as like big, thick pieces, of course, because it's, you know, a different shape. It's a different purpose. But I don't know, it didn't do it for me as much as these ones. So I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5. Yeah. Still tasty though. Radish cake. Ooh, radish cake is a tough one because I really like radish cake. It's tasty, but it's really just a vehicle for the sauce. Like you just want to like load on those sauces. So to me, I think this was pretty good, but not like amazing. I guess it's a 3. I guess it's also a 3 because, you know, it's a big generous portion. The texture is good. Little pork chunks in there are flavorful. 3. These buns. Okay, next up. So we had 4, 3, 3 out of 5. These buns, also really interesting flavors, different from any other char siu bao I have ever tried or barbecue pork bun I've ever tried. the outer bit is meant to look like a pineapple bun, which is a Hong Kong dessert or snack, and it's sweet. So this is sweet. It's sugary and sweet on the outside. It has a little crunch, and then almost like a flaky pastry. The outside, yeah, it's more like a pastry, and the inside is like that smoky barbecue flavor, which I really liked, but kind of I like them separate, which is weird. But I think I have to give this kind of a low rating because I'm just not a fan of like, it's so sweet. The inside is sweet, the outside is sweet, and yeah, I think it's kind of like a two-ish. Not a huge fan of this, but individually the tastes are good. So yeah, sorry Tim Ho Wan, not really my style, but very interesting take on the char siu bao, which I think a lot of people would really like if they like sweet stuff. And yeah, my attempt to lessen the sweetness by dipping it in the sauces didn't really work either. So yeah, I think overall it's like a 3 for Tim Ho Wan. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, it's like a 3. Let me just calculate the weighted averages. But yeah, it seems like it's about a 3 out of 5. So yummy. Probably would try it again, try other things on the menu. Maybe I didn't go for the good stuff. Chicken feet. I didn't go for shumai. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, still tasty and an interesting little experience of Hong Kong dim sum here. I think, honestly, ordering delivery at home here in Bangkok really has nothing on Hong Kong dim sum in the restaurant or in Hong Kong, of course. So hopefully one day we're going to be back to, you know, kind of similar to our old ways of eating in restaurants with like aunties and uncles like clanging big things of dim sum, coming around shouting, and we're like, I want that one, I want that one. And, you know, big family table, a lot of people, and everyone's reaching for stuff. But for now, I guess that's kind of on hold. Okay. Oh, Sumati Sevasiampa. Hi, Sumati says, I love dim sum, but just never tasted as good when I order at home. That's the thing. That is the thing. It's really tough to order at home and get the same yumminess that you get in the restaurant. Chef Tonton says, hi, ma'am. How are you? Hi, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Coconuts TV says, sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, those were the good old days. They were fun. We look back on them fondly. Okay, so this is day 19 of our 30-day challenge. Tomorrow's day 20. That means 2/3 of the way. Wow, amazing. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back at the same time, 1 p.m. Bangkok time, right here in my kitchen, and I will be ordering. Oh, I think we're going back towards the Middle East area of the globe, and I'm ordering Iranian food. So that'll be really interesting. Totally different from what I'm having today. Totally different from what I've had in the last few days. So we're really just like jumping all over the map here. Okay, and you're going to experience it with me, your host, Tara, the Coconuts logo tee. Okay, so thank you so much for sticking around, watching our video. Hopefully you had a nice, interesting cultural lunch experience of yourself on your own. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will see you back here, same time, same place, for another day of 30 cuisines in 30 days. See you then. Bye.